Hey, what's up guys, Jacob here, back with another video. This video I'm going to be going over Birdie's options defensively and offensively against Borok's tap. So first I'm going to go defensively and then I'm going to go offensively. And then throughout the video I'm going to explain, what, the properties of the tap and, what's invincible, what's after this or that. I'm going to go over that throughout the video, so don't worry. But first I'm going to go over when Borok uses it when he's on the offense. So when I run into Borok, most likely they're gonna use it, after as a reset mainly, obviously. But I usually run into it in B trigger. That's when I run into the tap. So it's throw invincible, do not throw. So it's made to bait out a grab. Right. So the best option against it, tap, is EX Bullhorn. So the thing about EX Bullhorn, it armors any tap that he does no matter what level, and it's so active that it stays out there for a while. It's fully armored and it's just so active that he's able to beat him out through any tap, and it's just a very good option against tap. That's just talking about tap in general. It is a good option to use against that reset as well. Even if Borok goes for like a a jab, or because it's +2 after he goes for that, after the punch, the V skill punch at the end of that string right there, he's +2. So even if he goes for like a jab or something, or a medium kick, it will still armor that as well. So you have to grab you. I've seen situations where people try to jab and block. It's an option, like it works, but it's very specific. Like you have to just, like I ran, most people that I play, even in the offline set, they try to jab and block just to bait it out, and they'll always get hit. They're like, I'm jabbing, I understand why I'm not able to block. I should be able to block, right? And I literally it's rare like that someone blocks after. I never ran into that. It is an option, but you have to. Most Boroks try to go for jab into a string because it jails you. The jab, into medium kick is a very good block string. It's very good for pressuring your opponent. So yeah, so don't worry. The armor is a very good option right now to use against that reset. But yeah, we are talking about taps, so yeah. I just wanted to go over another option. So before, maybe you could like delay if you're not too, if you don't want to risk just armoring, you're scared, might get grabbed. You can't go for that. The only problem is that, even if you go for a light kick, if you want to try to tech, you're saying you want to try to tech or something, you want to be able to control those buttons, when you're armoring. But you can armor and still tech, so don't worry. Just make sure that you set your armor to 2 buttons. You don't want to be holding all 3, because if you hold all 3, your grab is gone. You don't want to do that. So you want to make sure you're setting up so that it's easier to armor. That's the best option. Do not use 3 punches for armor. That's very bad, because you cannot tech. So just in case, if you are worried about that, make sure you do that. So yeah, that's just going over the option. All right. So yeah, mainly when I run into it is when Borok's in V trigger. That's when I run to tap the most. And it doesn't matter what level it is, and it will hit him before it sometimes if you do it early enough like that. But let's say if you just try, you're just trying to throw it out. I mean, it will armor. It can armor the hit, the initial hit. You can armor the hit. You can take the hit if you want. It does a lot of gray health, depending on the level. So just be careful with that as well. He might, take, hitting you with a level 10. So if you have a feeling that he's gonna hit you with like a level 10, then just re-reversal it. It does a lot of chip, I understand, but to get him off, you can just re-reversal his tap as well. You don't want to just take the risk of trying to armor or whatever. You can just re-reversal him. Make sure you don't throw anything like I just did there, because he could get up and hit you back. So do not do that. You cannot do that even after re-reversal. He can get up and throw EX dash punch at you. You cannot throw can or banana. So be very careful with that. Alright, now as I go over the offensive, I'm going to be explaining tap. just in general. So it has throw invincibility and upper body invincibility. So that's why you might feel like, you know, even though you feel like you're hitting him, he has upper body invincibility from frame 3. So you can meaty him and he's not able to, you know, tap. Make sure that your meaties are on point when he's doing this, because if they're not, then it's gonna go through. Like say you mess up, you'll go through your heavy kick. If you mess up your meaty, but if you time it well, even though, you know, like not like that, but if you time it well, then you'll be able to hit him. And depending on what you have, how much meat you're able to extend that. But yeah, make sure you are meeting that. That is an option that Balrog has. Since upper body visibility, you know, they can use it against a Birdie who is not, you know, using his not, you know, very, you know, if he kind of has the feeling the Birdie is not good with his meaties, then they can just use that. Now if he feels kind of like worried, you know, depending on the spacing that he's at, you know, he might just throw it out. Alright. Alright, can you meaty command grab it? No. It's throw invincible, 3 frames, but you cannot meaty command grab. Nope. Alright. I'm trying and you just can't. Alright, just want to let you guys know, you can't do it. Alright. So it's fully invincible after tap 7. So after tap 7, like from 7 to 10, it's fully invincible from 3 and on. Alright, it's still not 1 frame invincible. You can't just wake up with it after 7. It's not a DP. It's not an EX DP. It's still at frame 3, but it is fully invincible. So if you use your EX Bullhorn on 7, you would have to take the hit. You're gonna take the hit, and you'll get a lot of chip. So it's rare at a higher level for Balrog to try to use, you know, 7 against you. And you can kind of pick it out very quickly, you know, depending on what buttons he's using. If he's really not using a certain button in the match, you gotta be ready for it. So just make sure that you're ready for it. So if you don't want to worry about tap just in general, just go for a low. So low are the best options against tap, because it's not low invincible, so you can just keep hitting him low, and it'll just beat him out really badly. So any low attack will beat him out. Alright, that doesn't mean go for a sweep on his wake up. You don't want to just freaking go for a sweep on his wake up. That's just a bad idea. I mean, it does punish that. If you really know that he just doesn't care and he's gonna do that, then yeah, you could do that. Alright, that's another thing I forgot to explain. So towards the end of his, like the very end of the tap, you know, he becomes punishable. But it's not easy to do. You can't just, like, you know, it's very like ambiguous. The timing is so specific. When you punish it at the last second, you get crush counter and a specific frame, but it's not something that you want to be going for. It's too risky. So yeah, so you could use light kick, very good, because it's a low. So light kick is another good tool to use. If you get the counter, you get a lot more damage. You still get the counter on this, you know, you can still link that as well. But this is just an easier option because it has a little more range than this. Which I feel like this is easier to meaty for me. I don't know why, it's just a thing. I'm feeling like lately I've been using this as a meaty a lot more, just stop people from pressing buttons on wake up. So that's pretty good. Alright, so mainly when you want to deal with tap, that's what you want to be doing. You want to be hitting them with a lot of lows. Make sure you do practice with this string right here. This string right here is very important to practice with. So the thing is, even if you miss the string and he goes for tap, that's the good part about the string. This string is so strong against that, because even if you whip this right here, and try to whip him, trying to not, okay, then you still hit him. You know, you missed this. Oh my god, stop. Miss. Oh my god, I'm meaning it so well. I get used to not getting it. Okay. Alright. So if you miss it and you're still going for the string, then yeah, you still hit him. But you gotta be careful, because if you miss and he wakes up 3 frame, then you're gonna get hit as well. So you gotta be careful. This is only going against, you know, I'm only talking about taps, so that's why. Alright. So hopefully, you know, that helped you a lot. Maybe just hit him low. If you think that he's gonna go for tap, you know, that's why doing this a lot does help against that. You know, doing this a lot. Be careful with doing this. This is good, like just in case if Borok's trying to just throw a regular, you know, this is good for if someone's trying to jump mainly in the corner. You know, use your heavy kick. But if you think that he's gonna be tapping out of the corner, then just throw this out. You know, just throw lows. Throw a lot of lows. This is the best low that you got. It's -3 on block and -1 on hit, which kind of sucks. I wish it was like at least +1 on hit. You know, this right here, but they did speed it up, so alright, whatever. But yeah, you know, hit him with lows. Just stuff him out. Make sure you stuff him out a lot. Alright, and just know your spacing and you'll be fine. Alright, so that's mainly it. I hope, you know, this was a requested video by one of my viewers. He was wondering what the heck to do against the tap. I understand, you know, just Borok in general is really tough with Birdie. You know, it's easier now he has the 1-frame armor, but it's still tough, you know. So any, you know, good pressure character is tough against Birdie. But you know, you do have options to beat, you know, Borok. So it's definitely a match that you can make hard on Borok. I'll definitely say that. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope I helped you with tap, mainly with, you know, Birdie, but hopefully with tap in general, cause I did go through it a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Goodbye, and leave a comment if you have any questions about, you know, the video or the tap or anything like that. So yeah, I'm out. Goodbye.